If you're here with questions like, how do I market myself? What do I say on Facebook? How do I attract my ideal clients on Instagram? Then my question for you is, what's your goal? Women come to the Fempreneur Marketing School looking for one of two things. They're either looking for number one, marketing skills, or they're looking for number two, selling skills. The difference is marketing skills are relationship based. They're built on trust. They're built on sharing personal stories and just building a relationship with someone. Part of that relationship that you're building is through you sharing the value that you have to offer and how you can solve your ideal client's problems. Selling skills are simply about selling stuff. It's all about making money. Relationship and building trust and sharing the value that you have to offer, that stuff all comes secondary to making money. And that's where the Fempreneur Marketing School is different. A business is built on your reputation. And a reputation does come from building relationships and through delivering a quality product or service, but that always starts with building a relationship. So if you're here simply to sell products and you think you just want to make the most money you can possible, I don't think that this is for you. However, we have converted a few salespeople into effective marketers through this school. Aside from your desire to learn how to market yourself, you're probably also curious about how this can possibly be free. How can this 6-week marketing school that has rave reviews and a wonderful community of women attached to it, how can that be free? In case you're brand new here and you have no idea who I am or what I do, I'll share a little bit about my story and why I created the Fempreneur Marketing School and why I knew from the moment I dreamt it up that it has to be free. So I started my own business in financial services in 2014, and shortly after I hired a business coach, I wrote a book. I wanted to share what I knew about money and investing and all of that money management stuff that had me in such a had me so stressed out and so confused in my 20s. I wanted to share those discoveries and those facts that I had learned with other women, particularly with other moms, because a lot of my concern about my financial future had to do with, like, how am I going to teach my son how to be good with his money if I can't even figure it out? So as I learned the answers to those questions, I wanted to share them. And so I wrote a book about it, and I hired an expert who had written books before. And I kind of stumbled upon a very, very incredible marketing system. I utilized social media and sharing my personal story, being vulnerable, all those kinds of things that have worked well for me. And I've turned the lessons that I've learned into this free 6-week marketing school. And the reason it has to be free is that I've gone through really tough financial times. And if there hadn't been people and mentors there to give me a hand and to just give me a step up and not expect payment in return for every bit of information they shared with me, I don't know where I would be today. So I'm lucky that I have created a business in financial services through having a bunch of clients that thankfully buy their investments and life insurance and all the stuff you can buy from a bank. They buy that stuff from me, and the income that I receive from that enables me to give back to the community and to just the universe. And I specifically want to give back to female business owners. So that's how the Fempreneur Marketing School was born. Now, I have bad news and I have good news. So bad news first. Fempreneur Marketing School is full until January 2020. You can enroll in the January classes. There will probably be more than one. Based on the numbers, it looks like there could be up to 3 classes running at the same time in January, which is awesome, and I'm so excited. So all you need to do to get in on that is click the enroll button below this video. Now for the good news. The good news is that you can still learn about marketing right now, starting today. You don't have to wait for the next Fempreneur Marketing School. I have created a podcast, and the podcast is recordings of the sessions, so you can get tidbits of the information through the podcast. Well, you can get more than tidbits. There's a lot of information in the podcast. The button below this video is going to link you to wherever you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Google, or Apple Podcasts. Another way for you to get social media savvy right now is by helping me write a book. So I'm writing the Fempreneur marketing book right now, and I'm looking for a group of female entrepreneurs who are willing to read it as the chapters come out and give me feedback on it. There's a lot of perks involved with being part of I'm calling you guys my taste tester community. Essentially, you guys are book editors and I will pay you in perks and a cool party that I'm going to throw when I launch the book in January here in Cochrane, Alberta. So if you're not in Cochrane and you can't come to the party, that's one less perk for you. But yeah, if you want to be part of it, I would love to have you help me out. The button below this video that says Taste Testers, that's the one you want to click if you want to get in on, gaining some marketing information now, learning how to become more confident on social media to share what you have to offer the world. You can learn a lot about that through being a taste tester of the book, because the Fempreneur Marketing School, kind of the meat of it, is going to be in that book. And here's what I would do if I were you. I would click all 3 buttons below this video and make sure that you are checking out the podcast as new episodes come out. You're enrolled in the January class for Fempreneur Marketing School, and you're a taste tester for the upcoming book. Especially if you do all 3 of those things, there's also a good chance that I'll invite you to share a story that you have about growing your business in the book. So I would love to have you be part of this. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to meeting you one day. I've had the privilege of being able to get to know every single one of the students so far, and I don't want that to change anytime soon. So I do look forward to meeting you one day. And I'm going to jump off this video now, but I have a few girls that are going to share their experiences from the Fempreneur Marketing School at the end of this video. So yeah, I'm signing off, but stick around and hear what they have to say about Fempreneur Marketing School and the Fempreneur community. Bye.
So I took the free 6-week marketing school from Fempreneurs, and it was really fantastic. The true value in the course came from the perspectives of all of the other women that were part of the community that worked through the program together, that they could see what each other were up to, and we could provide some insights on how to do things better and recognition for people, because especially as women, we all suffer from low confidence sometimes, and sometimes it's just so lovely to hear other people say, hey, I saw you doing a really great job at this. This is what I think that you're great at. And then we're able to use that to just fuel ourselves forward.
So the YYC Fempreneur Marketing School helped me in so many ways. It helped me automate my life, which is probably has been one of the biggest helps at this point, to be able to schedule all of my social media posts and just all the content I'm giving my followers and all that. Just leaps and bounds. It just helps so much. On top of that, it's just such a great community. You get to know so many like-minded people who want to help you just as much as you want to help them. So it can be as simple as, hey, I have this idea. Has anyone tried this before? How did it work out for you? And you get those honest answers of, hey, I did, it didn't work, try this instead. And that's been really monumental in what I've been doing with my business.
The YYC Fempreneur Marketing School helped me to clarify what it was I was looking for in my life, what my goal was. And Lyndsie has this ability to meet you exactly where you are when you go into this school. I was intimidated by the name initially. I'm not a businesswoman, I never have been, and that was never my goal, or so I thought. But what I recognized is that doing presentations, I'm in the process of writing a book, there's a business component to that, and I was able just to figure out that I wanted to continue to serve people. I served people for 25 and a half years in the policing world, and now that I'm retired, I wanted to continue to serve them, but in a different capacity.
It's a mouthful. The YYC Fempreneur community, who are behind me right now, started with my dear friend Lyndsie, and this community is just amazing for women to find other women that are like-minded and entrepreneurs and want to find their true potential and maybe realize new potentials. We're here to support and help, and we all have different skill sets, and Lyndsie's really good at finding out those skill sets and help you on your way to hone into your true talents and be the best that you can be. And we have tons of fun and definitely fight light fire under our butts to get work done and feel damn proud of ourselves.
Delete the hyena kind of laughter, that'd be great.
No promises.
All right. Well, YYC Fempreneurs.
Yeah.
I didn't have a clear idea about my messaging before this, but I do now. I know exactly my purpose, and the messaging is clear, and I've met the most amazing women doing this, and it's something I'm going to carry with me for years to come. So.